Tonight we bring to you the story of a woman who ruled a nation for almost 3 decades. With her intellectual guidance, brought prosperity to her people and wealth to her dynasty. A story that stood against time, perhaps also a story of a woman looking for love and support, a bitter battle that was never won, a controversial story of a legendary woman. Enjoy. Within the Isles of Pearls arises the story of a brave queen who dared to challenge all obstacles to claim her throne. A true feminist of her time, a powerful queen with wealth and beauty at her disposal. Khadija grew up to be a fine woman with cunning intelligence and keen eye to the happenings of the kingdom. And why not? After all, she was the eldest and beloved daughter of Sultan Umar I, who opened her horizons to new ideas and opportunities. They would spend hours in the royal gardens discussing issues the kingdom faced, and young Khadija would always stand by her father with her valuable opinions that marveled the Sultan at many occasions. Years passed when Sultan Umar I passed away in the year 1341. It was believed that Khadija will succeed to the throne as per her father's wishes, but those were harsh times. A female ruler was never heard of, nor was it an idea that was discussed in a society dominated by men. Hence, Sultan Umar's son Ahmad Shihabuddin ascended to the throne. Sultan Ahmad Shihabuddin was a man of many questionable character. He would spend large sums of throne's fortune for his own amusement and many discreet activities. Khadija was all too familiar with her brother's ill doings, and she did not approve. Khadija, being who she was, took matters to her own hands. She blackmailed to expose her brother and send the palace guards after him. At year 1347, Sultan Ahmad Shihabuddin was exiled to the south of Maldives, never to return again. Thus began the first regime of Queen Khadija, the first female ruler of Timur dynasty. Her power spread through the islands of Maldives like wildfire. She stood by her people and for the principles she believed. The royal vizier, who also happened to be her husband, ruled the nation with her name and seal. However, Queen Khadija had to pay the price of trust with bitter tears. She was dethroned and Vizier Muhammad al-Jamil became the Sultan of the Maldives in year 1346. Khadija saw similar trails of destruction in her husband that of her brother. Entertainment and prostitution again became the norm in the royal courtroom. Sultan Muhammad Jamil's regime was short-lived. He was assassinated in his sleep by his wife Queen Khadija and claimed her throne back the same year. Years rolled over, seasons changed, her nation flourished, and once again Khadija dreamed to be a bride. Her love affair with the newly appointed Vizier Abdullah I was discussed vastly among people. Khadija never startled, she was more determined and believed her love was stronger than a few coins of gold. Yet again, destiny proved her wrong. Once again, Queen Khadija was dethroned by force. Vizier Abdullah becomes the Sultan of Maldives at the year 1376. Khadija witnessed as her love withered in the face of power, promises of a lasting love being smite by the illusion of wealth and glory. Perhaps this one more time she needed to make amends for the sake of her nation and her people. It seemed to her that this was yet another unavoidable task she needed to complete, a role she needed to play. So she did it again, one more time. Queen Khadija wore the gleaming crown of the 2000 Maldivian Isles from year 1376 to 1380 for the last time before crowning her half-sister Radhafati as her successor. Her reign will gleam through the history of Maldives as a shining beam.
Vehi furifa ana amburalibi kahuthe singasana minjuveli jaane libita juwe sandane vehile miha jaane Bunamenu ni gandi, ruhigem furanadi, loe barre hendi, minjuveli jaane, libita juwe sandane, vehime miha jaane, vihin amane, dushmanu ne dudi, bunamenu ni gandi, ruhigem furanadi, loe barre hendi. मिंजुविली जाने लिबिता जुए संदाने विहिले मिहा जाने वीहिं अमाने दुश्मनुने दूदी बुणमेनु नी गंदी रुहिगें फुरानादी लोए बर्रे हिंदी मिंजुविली जाने लिबिता जुए संदाने विहिले मिहा जाने वीहिं अमाने दुश्मनुने दूदी गुणमेनु नी गंदी रुहिगें फुरानादी लोए बर्रे हिंदी खुशियारुवे आदोगे खुशियारुवे
Engraved within Maldivian history, Al Sultana Khadija Sri Radha Abarana Maha Rehendi, famously known as Rehendi Khadija, will always be a symbol of female empowerment. We hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.